Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm really excited because I'm going to be introducing a new series to you guys. I guess a new playlist on my channel, which is going to be all about spirituality. As you guys know, I went through some things this year, last year. My life had been like a whole chaotic mess from October to freaking February. Things are starting to look up. I mean, other than this freaking coronavirus stuff, things have been looking up lately, which is really good, and I've been productive again, whatever. So anyway, so through these times, I found a lot of comfort in my faith in God and the universe, so spirituality in general. I consider them one and the same personally, whatever you prefer. I've been more in tune with myself, which means I've been trying to fall in love with myself more. I've been trying to do things in a different way, connect with myself, my higher self, with the universe, all this stuff. That even means I've been eating healthier because I'm more careful as to what I'm putting in my body. Don't quote me on eating healthy though. I'm not I still have some cheat meals, trust me. I've eliminated coffee. I've been drinking a lot of matcha. I just purchased some cacao. We're gonna talk about that in another video because I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I've just been doing better, so thank God for that. I will still treat myself to iced coffee though, just not 3 times a day like I was making it and buying it. Now I'll probably have it once a week. So if you catch me with a nice coffee, mind your fucking business. Moving on, so today's video I'm going to be talking about angels and how I've kind of been introduced to them and connecting with them, how I connect with them and how you can too. So this video is very beginner because I'm so new to this. I feel like I'm getting more in tune with them now, but before I was very new to it. I barely heard of it. I want to talk about how I got myself to believe in angels, and I think you should try the things that I did too because I was very skeptical at first, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about how I've connected with them. So I'm gonna start with the fact that my Hispanic side, they're Salvadorian, very Catholic people. My aunt is so Catholic. She buys me angels all the time, all the time. I think I have 10 different angels. Now I've had to donate some because my aunt's given me so many and I felt so bad donating them, but I just didn't know what to do with them all because my room back home was really tiny and I was like, I can't fit the angels anywhere. So I've always kind of had angels presented to me in life because of my aunt. I have these figurines, I have holy water angels, I have little pamphlets, I have little wallet inserts, I have everything you can think of. They're all scattered around my apartment. I still have some here, 6. So I've always kind of known the idea of angels, but I've never really taken a second to be how do I use the angels? What do I do, right? So I was going through it and I heard about angels from my friend Raven, who is a walking encyclopedia of everything spiritual. That's what I tell her. Her website, I'll link it down below, ravenrosetarot, I believe.com, something like that, but just check out the link. I did a reading with her and she told me about how I have lots of angels surrounding me. She was telling me that there are 2 particular ones that I should connect with and whatnot. So I was like, okay, so I wrote them down. After this reading, I was going through it. I was going through my breakup and stuff and I was sad as fuck. And the next day my cat died. So my heart was broken. My heart was broken. So I was staying at my cousin's house and I was in the worst mood. I was crying my eyes out. I was a mess. I was a mess. And we had to leave to go back to my place in an hour or 2. So my cousin let me cry. I was crying and stuff. And then she had to shower. So I told her can you take a long shower so that I can do a meditation, because meditations really help me out. So she took a shower and I did a meditation. I'll link the meditation below. I did a healing heart meditation with Angel Raphael. Again, my heart was broken. I was going through a breakup. I was dealing with family things and I had just had my little baby kitten die that night, the morning of pretty much 2 a.m. So I did a healing heart meditation and it was with the Archangel Raphael. And it was helping you connect to Archangel Raphael. This is the first time I'd ever really truly connected with an angel. I didn't even realize at the time that that was one of the angels that Raven told me to talk to. I noticed that when I got home and I looked at my notebook and I was like, oh, Raphael, okay, that's weird. So I did the meditation and I felt amazing after. I felt so much better. I felt oh my God, my whole mood, my aura just shifted, my vibrations were heightened and everything was just I was a whole new person. Brenda got out of the shower, my cousin gets out of the shower and I'm glowing. I'm working on a video, I'm editing something, I'm chilling, I'm smiling, I'm happy. And I was bawling my eyes out when she got in the shower. And I was telling her like, yeah, this meditation was like magical. It was so great. Mind you, you have to keep doing it to maintain this like, you know, this positive state, but the more you do it, the longer it's gonna last, I'm sure. But so I did the meditation, I felt great. She's like, what the fuck happened when I was in the shower? Because that's not the Ashley I left. Anyway, so we leave her place. I'm in a good mood. We get to my apartment. It's snowing. It's nighttime. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And on the ground by the door, there's like a piece of paper. And it's like drawn by a child in pencil. Again, this is in the snow. For some reason, it's perfectly laying flat, face up, right by the door that I take. Chilling, not soggy from the snow, not wilted, nothing, it's fine. And there's a picture of an angel on it. There's literally a picture of an angel drawn, smiling. And I didn't even notice the meditation that I just did not like correlated. I just like pointed at it and I said to my cousins, I was like, guys, do you see that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that's creepy. I thought it was creepy because I was like, why is there an angel just sitting there? It was so weird. I was like, that's creepy, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, why is it just sitting there? Like, why is there just a drawing of an angel? And we're just like, I don't know, whatever. And then the next day I'm like, oh my God, that was a sign. How did I not see that was a sign? I just thought it was, I forgot I did the meditation. It was the clearest sign. So I was like, oh my God, angels are real. Because I don't believe in coincidences. Like, I don't think that was just like, I just happened to be there after I did the no, it was a sign. My angel was like, here you go, we're here, we're ready for you. I was like, I realized it was a sign the next day. After my cousins left, they slept over, whatever. I was alone again and I was ready to start like connecting with my angels. So I think I started looking into like who to connect with. So I realized that Raven had suggested Shamuel, Raphael, and then online I found out that I should also talk to Raphael. And I was like, okay, I think that's how you say the name. So I was like, okay, let me test this out. So she told me to really like take some deep breaths and say their name 3 times. So I said Raphael and like Shamuel's name 3 times. And I was like, give me a sign that you're here. Show me that you're here, whatever, whatever. And it literally took me 3 seconds to look at my phone. I don't know why. I was in the middle of like a little meditation. I don't look at my phone during meditations ever. I randomly look at my phone, 444. I look up what 444 means. Usually a message of love and encouragement from your guardian angels. Often it literally means that your guardian angels are near and available to help you. When you see the angel number 444, it may literally mean that your guardian angels are ready for you. You want to tell me that was a coincidence? No, it was all divine timing. My angels knew that I was gonna sit down at that moment and do all that and look at my phone, and it just happened to, like, it was just crazy. And I'm just like, whoa, because I saw 444 and I was like, why did I even just pick up my phone? I don't know why I picked it up. I wasn't checking anything. It didn't buzz. And then I do that and I see that and I'm like, oh my God. Prior to this, I had really been seeing 1111 and 111, AM and PM, because I stay up all the time. So I've been seeing those numbers a lot, and that's the only really angel numbers that I was seeing. It was once. It was all once. And then after this moment, all I'm seeing, 444, 444, house numbers 444, license plates, the time, always the time, 444 likes on Instagram, all these things. I'd look at like the time that I'm at in a YouTube video and I'd be 4 minutes and 44 seconds in. It was always 444. And I was like, oh my God, like they're really trying here. So maybe a week later, I decided, okay, let's try this again, because I'd seen so many angel numbers. So I was like chilling, I was doing my meditation, I was journaling and stuff. And I said to my angels again, I said their name 3 times and I was like, hi, like, can you help me out? I'm suffering. Can you show me that you're here again? Because like I'm really trying to get them to prove it. I was still skeptical. I was like, you guys need to show me you're here. So my apartment, there's crystals everywhere. There's some in here, there's some on that ledge, there's some on that table, that shelf, everywhere. I think I have like 40 crystals scattered around my apartment. I was sitting on the couch, and as soon as I asked for their guidance, my eye just instantly goes right here. And at the time there was a crystal like right here. And I literally, like, my eye caught it, and there was like light hitting one of the crystals, so it like really drew my attention. So I randomly got up and I picked it up. And mind you, like I had my laptop tray on my lap with my book and my journal, and like it was kind of difficult for me to like get up. So I had to move everything, move my tea, move this, just to go get this crystal. But something in me was like, go get this crystal. So I grabbed the crystal and I looked at it and I was like, I haven't used this crystal in months. Like, why am I holding this? So I Googled it because I forgot what it meant, because I hadn't used it in months. So I Googled the crystal. It was blue celestite, and I know the crystals by name for the most part, but I don't know what they all mean because I have so many. So like, I can't remember them all. So I had to Google it. This is what Google says. Oh my God. Blue celestite crystals are beneficial healing crystals for you to utilize to aid you to contact your guardian angels. They are a soft blue color and have a high vibration that is excellent to use in meditation to contact them. Their energy is both calming and uplifting and will aid you in contact with angels. It gets weirder. So I see the meaning and I'm like, oh my God, you're here. Like, you're here. Whoa, okay, that's crazy. So then I'm just sitting there like, wow, okay, so like, can you help me? So then I just start talking to them. I say, can you heal my heart? Can you help me out? Can you blah, blah, blah? I'm just like asking them for help and guidance and stuff like that. I went to sleep that night. I had a very peaceful sleep, and I had not been sleeping at this point. When I tell you I was not sleeping, I mean I slept on average 1 hour a night. I was running on caffeine and melatonin. Melatonin would just sit in my body, make me exhausted, not let me sleep. So I'd wake up feeling groggy, have caffeine, get a headache, and like, I wouldn't sleep. It was horrible. So that night I had a very peaceful sleep, and I woke up feeling good and refreshed, and I was like, oh my God, did they like actually help me? It was so weird. I was mind blown. So then I continued doing meditations with my angels, and I was just asking for help. I was asking for signs that good things are coming and that they're listening, and I was just like, just show me that you're listening and that things are gonna get better and all that stuff. And then I go to my parents' house because I just didn't really want to be alone at this point, because I was like still going through it. So I stayed at my parents' house, and over there we hang our jackets up on a door, and I hung my jacket up, and in my jacket I had my crystal, because I was carrying around that crystal because whenever I wanted to talk to them, I would talk to them, but I'd hold the crystal because I found out like, oh, like it helps to contact them. So I was like, okay, let me hold on to it. So I was always holding it. So I left it in my jacket pocket, and it was like a nice chunky crystal. And I go to bed, I wake up. I was the last person in the house that day, so nobody was touching the jackets, nobody was moving anything around because I came home late that day. And I go to bed, I wake up, and I'm leaving the house in the morning, and I go in my pocket, and the crystal is broken in half. No one dropped the jacket, no one touched the jacket, no one did anything with it because everybody was still asleep. I was the only person in and out and touching my jacket, and it was a full thick crystal that was whole at nighttime, and then I get there in the morning and it's broken in half. And it's the kind of crystal that like you cannot take it and break it in half, even if you tried, unless you're a fucking bodybuilder. If I've dropped it 100,000 times and it's never broken. It was sitting still in a pocket for 7 hours and it broke in half. So I like, at first I'm kind of shook, I'm scared, and I'm sad because I'm like, wow, of course when I start using this crystal, and that's when it breaks. And I'm like, what does that mean? Because I didn't really realize what crystals breaking means, because I haven't had a crystal break in like 6 years, so I forgot. So I Googled it. Oftentimes when a crystal breaks, it has taken the brunt of issues you have worked through and are now ready to release. So when a crystal breaks, the first thing you do is offer thanks for all you've been given, all the blessings you have received, to allow this moment of healing to happen in your life. It means you don't need it anymore. It means that you could still use it, but you don't need it anymore. And I just found it crazy because I was like really asking for a sign that they're listening. I was asking for healing. I was asking for all these things that think good things are coming, and then it breaks and it's like, hi, we're listening, good things are coming, and you're healed. You're welcome. So I'll show you the crystal. As you can see, please don't mind my ratchet nails. This is the crystal. And as you can see, some of the little clusters fell since it's broken, so it doesn't connect the same way anymore. But as you can see, it's very thick, and it's not something that just breaks for no reason. Like, you'd have to throw it off a balcony or like really be strong. It's very thick, and what? So ever since then, I've been seeing 444. I've been getting all these signs. I'll see like light from the corner of my eye and then look and it's gone, but like I'll be feeling like there's a presence, but it's like positive. I haven't been scared before. I used to get scared when I was doing like hypnosis meditations or like things like that. I would get scared. I don't get that anymore. I've been sleeping. It's amazing. I've been sleeping. Oh my god, no melatonin, no nothing. I've just been like a lot lighter since I've been contacting my angels. I talk to them all the time, and I just started learning tarot, which is so fun. And I feel like they're really helping me out with that, because I always say like, hi spirit guides, hi angels, can you guys help me out with getting a clear and accurate reading? And like I've been getting crazy readings that are so accurate, to the point that like I'll see the same card like 3 times in a row, to the point that I'm just like shook. It's crazy. So that was my experience with angels. Since then I've learned how to contact them. Ooh, I got this from the spiritual store, which is Archangel Raphael incense. So you kind of light this to make them happy. So if I'm gonna do like a little reading, or if I'm just gonna ask for guidance, I'll light this and I'll be like, hi, like, can you help me out? I sound crazy to anybody that's very like, you know, just not into these things, but I don't care, because I know it's real. I've been given so many signs, and I don't doubt it anymore. So yeah, I made this video to really give you guys faith in believing in angels, because they are here to help you, but you need to ask them for help. They're not going to help you until you really give them permission and ask for their guidance and help. So if you needed that push to be like, okay, maybe you should reach up to like higher power, then do that. You don't have to be Christian or Catholic to use your angels. You can call them whatever you want. You can call them spirit guides, you can call them your higher self, you can call them whatever you want. I call them angels because I know them as angels, and you know, Archangel Raphael, Archangel, I call them by name, right? But you can really think about it as you can really think about it in any which way you'd like. So this was really just a video to motivate you guys to get in contact. I will be making a second video on how to contact them, what kind of things you can ask for, and just like the benefits of each one, like break down each archangel, and you can figure out which one's for you. There's also tests online. But yeah, this was really just like a little story time on how I connected with my angels. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you like the spiritual content on my channel, let me know, because I again have been getting very in tune with my spirituality, and my intuition's been really growing. So I learned a lot, and I'd love to share it if you guys want to hear it. And it's a really big part of my life right now, so I would love to share it online and, I don't know, let you guys know about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new. Check out my Instagram, check out the podcast. Everything's linked below. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.